Usually, by this time in the new year, the post-hibernation home buyer and seller activity is in full swing as they come out of their slumber and get down to business. So things in our region right now are a bit slower than I typically see, but on the whole, still quite robust. The Eastside saw a 17% year-over-year increase, bringing last month's median home sale price to just over $1.7 million, while Seattle's median sale price dipped by 1% to $857,000. There's a lot that has happened since this year kicked off, contributing to an overall sense of confusion and insecurity. The country, and certainly our region, is in the midst of a housing inventory and affordability crisis caused by an historic shortage of homes, pent-up demand, high mortgage rates, and climbing home prices. While the president's campaign promises included increases in housing inventory and lower costs, experts worry that some of his policies, like mass deportation of migrants and significant tariffs on countries like Canada and Mexico, could in fact increase the cost of home building in the United States, exacerbating the crisis. But here's what's not likely to happen: a housing market crash. In fact, the last housing crash helped because today's lack of supply, which is what's keeping prices from falling. Currently, the US is between 2.3 and 6.5 million units short of a healthy housing supply. So even if something happened to cause a lot of home buyers to drop out of the market, demand wouldn't go low enough to push prices down in any significant way. As the National Association of Realtors economist Lawrence Yun explains, in the economics of supply and demand, if there's a shortage of supply, prices simply cannot crash. Policies, affordability, supply challenges, interest rates. What's a would-be buyer or seller to do? Well, here's where I will take some liberty with a famous Warren Buffett quote that says, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." Greedy might have some negative connotations, but the concept here is still wise at a time where many buyers and sellers are hesitating because they are fearful of what's happening in the market. Now could actually be an opportunity in disguise. For sellers, the law of supply and demand works both ways. Low supply and high demand is better than the reverse because when there are several homes similar to yours in a comparable area and price point, buyers have more leverage and negotiating power. Meanwhile, buyers, you would be wise not to assume, much less wait for a dramatic drop in interest rates, because when that happens, you'll likely be competing with all of the other buyers who also waited, only to find continued affordability challenges because despite the lower interest rates, home values have continued to rise. Therefore, their listing price has also risen. Admittedly, I'm a glass half full kind of person, always looking for the positive or the opportunity in any situation. And I've helped hundreds of clients navigate a variety of market dynamics to successfully buy or sell their home. So reach out today to discuss how I can help you too.